Oh boy, you guys are looking at the next president of Argentina. That's right, the self described anarcho capitalist Javier Milei just won their presidential runoffs. Now, the official results aren't technically out yet, but Milei's opponent, Sergio Massa, just conceded the race. I'm sure many of you are aware, but Argentina has been going through a pretty devastating monetary crisis for a while now. They've had rampant inflation. And then a couple years ago, we get this guy, Javier Milei. He really comes onto the political scene with a bunch of far right economic views. He's a populist, and he's won over many people in Argentina. Just to give you guys an example of why I think his economic views are incoherent, he has said that Argentina's central bank should not exist. But he has also said that Argentina should adopt the US dollar as their currency, which means their currency would still be dependent on a central bank. Now, I'm sure Milei would say, yes, but the US central bank is better than ours. Okay, but then the problem isn't central banks themselves, it's the policies. Don't get me wrong, given Argentina's inflation, I understand why the US dollar would be more appealing. But if we're talking long term, I don't think giving up their monetary sovereignty in that way is the best approach, even if it does provide some short term stability. As we already mentioned, Milei's opponent in this race was Sergio Massa. He's a Peronist, if that term has any meaning at this point. But more importantly, he is the current minister of the economy, and given Argentina's economic woes, you can probably guess why he wasn't the best opponent for Milei. Hopefully, Argentina's economy does not get even worse if economic shock therapy is implemented, because, well, that would be bad.